difficult.
Hi Chris, can you tell us what access consciousness is?
What if life was supposed to be fun every single day for all of us? Access gives you that possibility. It's a way of life where you live in the present. If you use the tools that Access Consciousness gives you, it's possible to be aware of everything around you without preconceived judgments. And with that in mind, life becomes simpler. This way of living is achieved using various techniques, one of which is access bars. By using gentle hands-on pressure on 32 points around the head, you can create energy flows that dissipate mind chatter. I suppose it's a bit like rebooting a computer and deleting all the useless files which clog up your computer, clog up the memory, and it leaves space for you to think.
What's involved in an access bars session?
A person like myself who's trained as an access bars practitioner will run the session. After a brief chat, listening to the reasons for your visit, I can gather the information I need to have a good understanding of what you are hoping to achieve from the session. You'll then be invited to take off your shoes and lie on a treatment couch, fully clothed. You don't have to take any clothes off, and sometimes you can get cold or you can get hot, so we use throws to put over you to keep you warm. The practitioner will use a number of gentle finger pressure contacts around the skull, enabling the flow of energy.
How long does it take?
It depends on the person. It takes around 45 minutes for most people. If the person has got lots of issues or the energy is clogged, the process can take up to an hour, hour and 15. Most of the time, like I say, it takes 45 minutes.
What benefits do people get when you run their bars?
Again, it depends on what issues the person has. It allows you to live life with ease, joy and glory, and to relax through life. They will approach situations in different ways, and it can help them to overcome situations that are hard to cope with. Anxiety, panic attacks, stress, depression, abuse, alcohol, drug dependency, and of course people. Helps them to handle people in a different way. They'll live in the here and now and not think of the past or the future, but be aware of where they are and aware of the surroundings and what is happening. They'll be conscious of their surroundings, how to respond to someone in an argument without arguing, in a discussion. They will live life in a more positive manner, as a relaxed person with their own point of view, but more so live life with ease, joy and glory, and make life a lot more fun.
And what do you do?
I'm an access bars practitioner and an access bars facilitator, which means that I can run sessions as a practitioner, but I can also teach as well as a facilitator. I had to do more classes to become a facilitator, but as a practitioner you only need to come to one day class, and I can teach you that in one day.
What is the difference between a practitioner and a facilitator?
Practitioner is certified to run bars on others. After coming to a class and being taught how to run bars, so after coming to my class, they're able to run bars on friends, on family, even set up a business running bars on customers. Whereas a facilitator has been to several different classes, and also what's called a foundation class. From then on, they can teach other people to become bars practitioners and run bars on other people.
Where and when did you find it?
Oh, well, I had my first bars session some time ago. My sister Pam Grace, came over from Australia. She's been doing it for some time now, and she kept going on about access consciousness and access bars, and was telling everybody about it and what it did for them and how it helped them. At the time I was going through an horrendous time with divorce and with child arrangements, which was quite stressful and depressing. And Pam said she'd run my bars and what it would do for me. I didn't quite believe it at the time, but she did that, and it did make me feel good. She said how it made other people feel good, and it had the same effect on me. I hadn't a clue what it was about, but she said that she would run my bars and did, and then everything just seemed to pass. The depression had gone, the sadness had gone. Nothing was a problem anymore, and I was able to cope with everything that was going on. Even though the divorce was still there, it didn't seem to be a problem for me, and I handled it to the end. The sadness had gone, the heartache had gone, and I just felt so much happier.
When did you get into bars yourself?
I didn't really, after the first session, I didn't really think to becoming a practitioner or a facilitator. But after a while I started to think, well, if it had that effect on me and it made me feel happier, more joyful, and changed my life, then if I learned how to do that to other people, how grateful they would be. And it was after seeing how successful Pam was that I thought I'd give it a try. And I went to several classes, and the foundation class, and from that point I became a facilitator. It took about 3 months to become a facilitator, and now I can teach people how to run bars and how to be a practitioner like I was, and they too can learn to become a facilitator after several classes.
What did Access Bars do for you?
I started exchanging bar sessions with others and practicing on people, and I found that running bars and receiving bars made me happier on a daily basis. I could just wake up in the morning and feel great. I didn't see anything as a problem anymore. It just became something that I could overcome. I stopped running problems through my head on repeat mode, time over and over and over again. I became more of who I am and not what I thought people were thinking I am. And I gained a lot more confidence and started to believe in myself a lot more and be successful in what I did.
So it sounds like it's a huge contribution to anyone who's having mental health issues at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah. If you are having mental health issues, I would suggest having your bars run. Talk to somebody who does bars like myself and what it can do for you. It helps you to look at problems, whether it be panic attacks, depression, rage, lack of confidence, lack of sleep, and to accept that you don't have to be in that mode. You can be happy and have a great life, whatever the state of mind you're in. You don't have to panic, you don't have to worry. Just relax and make every day a fun day.
Where do people find you?
I'm on Facebook. My name's Chris Connolly. Connolly spelled Connelly. I'm on the Access Consciousness website, which is accessconsciousness.com. And you can find me, I have my own website, which is chrisjconnolly.com.
When and where is your next class?
My next class is on the 21st of September 2021 at the beautiful surroundings you can see now. It's at Rudyard. It will be at Rudyard Lake, the Rudyard Lake Activity Centre. And you can contact me to arrange the day session. I can teach you how to become a practitioner in the day, and from that day on you can then start to run people's bars.
Thank you so much. I'm sure this has been inspiring for many people, and I'm sure that anyone out there who is having life issues or has had life issues like panic or being depressed, sad, anxious, or who'd like to change it, let this be an invitation invitation for them to change